Oh, what's happening? What it do, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jollibit, aka Smooth, back with another episode. We talking about The Shy. So this is season 6, episode 3, House Party. So basically, the premise of this episode, they're gonna have a house party. Emmett and Keisha, they moving out the hood, man. Well, moving to their own spot on the west side of the Shy town. And a lot of things are going to take place, man. It's going to be a big ensemble cast. A lot of people that we haven't seen in a long time are all going to be around each other and stuff. Is it going to be all positive? Nah, it is The Shy. So let's get into it. So the beginning of the episode, man, Emmett, he's trying to get his old place back together, man. He's trying to get his deposit. Trying to get his deposit back and stuff, man. So, him and Tiff seem like they finally in a good place. It took years and years and years. It took a failed marriage, a kid, and all that kind of stuff. Him getting with her best friend and all kind of stuff. Swanging. But they finally in a good place, man. So, that's good. How long will it last? Not long at all. Not long. We see Papa. He at work. And they got somebody. He's a disgruntled customer. He coming at the girl that Papa is trying to highlight and stuff, man. We see Papa. He carries himself. Like, that's why she kind of into him. Because she's older. But she like, man, damn, he very mature. He carries himself well. He carries himself like a little man. I might give him a shot. Like, even though he's 17... he's more grown up than a lot of people. That's at the beginning of the episode. Now we get to the end of the episode, and Papa does show his immaturity in some settings. Like, Papa, he's still a child. Like, he's very mature in certain areas, but he's very childlike in other aspects. Like, she talk about going on a date, and he talk about, yeah, My daddy, you know, they left me to the house by myself and stuff. Like, shot himself in the foot. Like, I usually don't jump around the episode, but Papa's storyline isn't, like, too big in this episode, so just knock it out right quick. Jamal, he trying to school Lynae on Bakari. He like, don't be with no street nigga, man. I look like your boyfriend, like he on the wrong path, man. He work for Duda. Like, I know how that's gonna go. Like, Duda gonna ask him to do this, ask him to do that. And next thing, he gonna have to clean up his mess. You're gonna end up catching bodies and stuff, man. It's not worth it, man. Like, I know what that is. I'm a street nigga. I've been a street nigga. And I don't want you to be with no dude like me. Because I know how that goes. So he's putting these thoughts in Lynae's head. So she kind of like, she thinking about it. She like, it's throwing a wedge in her and Bakari's situation. Like, is it throwing a wedge or is it enlightening her? Is it the smart thing to do? Bakari, he looks like he's changing for the better. So it's like you prejudging somebody. But he's doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. He's trying to do better, but he's doing bad. So it's like, So, Keisha and Emmett, they're friends. Like, they have their housewarming party, and they invite a lot of people from their past, like they went to high school with and stuff. And they see why they don't really fuck with them. Like, they got this girl, and she just like on some trifling stuff. Ooh, I know Emmett, he got a reputation and how much y'all pay for this house. And if he acting up, you could call me. And then he talking to his homeboy. And his homeboy's on some shit. Oh, man, these bitches and these hoes, man, they ain't nothing new. Like, so we see, both of them see that a lot of people, like, it's good that they haven't hung around them. Like, everybody can't come with you. Like, they mentioned that at the end of the episode, man. Like, whenever you're trying to level up, you got to leave some people behind, man. Because some people, mind state is not healthy with yours whenever you're trying to do better. D. Ray Davis, Master Mershon. So he's in a restaurant. He's in smoke. He's getting a little chicken and stuff, man. So Shad sees him. And he's like, yo, my brother, can I get some advice? Yeah, you can cash at me. And they end up talking and stuff. They end up hitting it off. They like, yeah, I read a little bit of your book and stuff. And they talk about little theories and stuff, what's going on with him. And yeah, with his girl. And your girl, she got you smoking outside and stuff like. So he's spilling his thoughts and his heart to Master Mershon and stuff. Master Mershon is like, that's reparations. We've been taking care of these women forever, man. They can do that for us. So it's very funny. That's a very funny part. And then it turns out they both going to Emmett's housewarming party. So they end up going together, man. So it's a big city, but then it's small at the same time, man. You can end up at the same place, know the same people and stuff, man. So just a big coincidence. But it's a cool little moment. Keisha mama, what is his name? Nina. So Nina is hating on the situation. Like, y'all bought a house together and y'all show that smart and stuff. Like, I done already did it. And like, who are you to preach to somebody? Like, you just now was cheating on Dre with the brat and shit. Like, go ahead with that bullshit, man. Like, I didn't like that little part, man. But she feels like my children are leaving me and stuff, man. Like, maybe they ran away for a reason. Maybe they tried to get away from you for a reason. Like, you might be a little bit more toxic than you think. Duda shows up and a pin, you can hear a pin drop. Like, everybody just stops, man, when Duda goes up in the building. And nobody likes him anymore. Like, at one point, Duda looked like he was trying to do better, but he ain't doing no better, man. He on some bullshit. This nigga bought Emmett a housewarming party, and he like, you gotta take it, you gotta take it. Turns out it's a gun. And he like, every man needs a gun. If you in a big city or something, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't the worst thing for you to have or something, but Emmett is not like a gun dude and stuff, man. And he give Emmett the gun. The funniest part about that is, Emmett got the gun, and he start looking in the mirror. Oh, if Duda tells him every boss needs a gun, I don't leave without it. So he never really had like a father figure, because Darnell was out doing his dirt. So he like, boss need a gun, yeah, So he doing all that bullshit in the mirror and stuff. He ends up just putting it in the drawer. Like, you got a whole little case and stuff. Be a little smarter. Like, that's number one reason why he shouldn't have a gun. We're gonna get to that towards the end of the episode. Rob, he trying to find out who killed Q. I forgot what homeboy name is, but they outside talking and stuff. He like, yo man, you my homeboy and stuff. Everybody got secrets or whatnot. He like, yeah, in your secret. My homeboy not gonna tell him, yeah, Duda killed your uncle and stuff. He tries to throw him off the trail, kind of try to put it on Victor and stuff. So, but we gonna get more into that, like in more episodes. Rob gonna find out eventually. He gonna find out eventually that Duda killed his uncle, and will he have the cojones to kill Duda? Rob don't seem like a killer. Will he be able to get close enough to Duda to kill him? Will somebody else end up killing him or something, man? Like, on the previews, it looked like Emmett might point a gun at him or something, man. Will Emmett kill Duda? Somebody, I think, will end up killing Duda. I don't think Duda gonna make it out of this season. But I think it's gonna be very negative on the cast and stuff. Like, whoever has to do it and whatnot, I think it's gonna be a cyclone of messiness and a power vacuum, and maybe a key character getting in trouble, and somebody maybe have to take in the fall for a big character or something. I don't know. It's something crazy gonna happen, man. You know, it's a TV show. They got writing, so they always gonna do the most. EJ is acting up. EJ is acting up. He called his little brother, bitch ass nigga. Well, it's not really his brother, because that's Keisha and Emmett, they ain't had no child. But that's Keisha, I don't want to say, that's Keisha baby that she had from dire circumstances. I'm putting it that way. But EJ cuss like, don't be a little bitch. And everybody think it's funny. They laughing about it. Except for Keisha. She don't find it funny. And it's not funny because it's a little child and stuff, man. So they're going to have to talk about that. They talk about that later on in the episode and stuff. But it's like, people don't want to hear about their children and about how they raising their children because they get defensive and they like, what you know about raising kids better than me, and it gonna lead up to some mess. So the ground that Emmett and Tiff made up gonna take a step backwards because of this situation right here. Victor is one that ain't scared of Duda. He tell Duda like, man, what the fuck you doing here, man? Don't try to lead that young brother on and stuff, man. Don't get him in your shit. Look like I did good for you. Look, man, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. I'm the one that got a government position now. So, look, if you want something, I guess he feel like he's protected because he do have a government stuff official. So if you kill a government official or something, it's gonna be bad for Duda. But that ain't really stopped Duda because Duda went upside Jim and Daddy head and stuff, and he never really got in trouble for that. Like, he didn't go to jail. Like, he left the city and he came back. But anyways, like that, yeah. Emmett have a heart-to-heart with Kevin. Like, just talking about him moving away and how he feeling and stuff, man. Like, being a big brother. Like, he's one that has, like, a good relationship with Kevin because Brandon is gone. So Emmett has kind of taken that role in certain aspects, like here and there. So just giving Kevin a little game about like living on his own and about life and women and stuff like that. And he sees that Kevin is into Maisha. So trying to lead him in that direction, talk about what happened like in his life. Blase. Like just being a good role model. Lynae, she looked like she break it off with Bakari. Like she like, I don't want to be with no street nigga and stuff like that. So it looked like her brother got through to her. But then later on, Bakari does show up to her crib with some hot Cheetos and stuff, and he weasels his way back into her heart. Like, I don't think he a bad dude, but he just pretty lost, man. But he had a hard go of it, man. Like, brother homeless, like he's staying with Papa and them, man. Like, he just, yeah, he kind of lost. So he needs positive role models in his life. Victor Woman, a journalist, why she broke his hair? Like, that seemed like a job that's like, you make a little bit of change and stuff. Like, she's, oh, that's a nice paint and I can't afford this. Oh, that's nice, but I can't afford this. Oh, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. And like, and Victor's looking at her in his mind. I'm kind of reading his body language, and he like, I want to do better for her and stuff. But Victor ain't really got no money either. Because he always talk about budgeting and stuff, man. Like, later on, they talk, and they get back home and stuff, and he asks her to move in with him. They have a sex scene and whatnot. But it's like, he wants to do better for her, but they both broke. But like, she seemed like she broke. Like, pick a struggle. Why the big nigga in the kitchen with the braids sound just like me? Like, whenever homegirl's talking to him, she talking about my friend Tracy, and he like, I just want to work on myself and stuff. That sounds like some shit I be on. Like, not what he said to Emmett at the beginning of the episode, like chasing these hoes and stuff, but like, I need to work on myself. That sounds like some Chan shit right there. But anyways, Nuck, that's homeboy name. So Nuck finally apologizes to Keisha, and he looked like he into Keisha. Like, they have a little moment, and he looked like he was like going towards her, but then Emmett came out. So it's like, is that gonna be something later on? Cause Keisha she just don't seem like she like just into sex or anything, man. Like, any attractiveness to Emmett anymore or whatnot. Like, it seemed like an old married couple. Like, will she be on some Tiffany shit and need to spice it up at some point or something, man? Like, I don't know. Keisha just don't have a lust for just a lust, period. Like, I was gonna say a lust for life, but she just like an old lady, man. Shad, Master Mershon, and Darnell talking about love is hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm getting long in this video, man. It's gonna be in a long video, but that scene right there is just fucking hilarious. Like, they need a podcast or something. Like, they need. I'd watch it. Tiff and Keisha back beefing over kids. I already talked about that. Darnell runs up on Duda, but he pulls out a little gun. He's like, I seen the present you got my son and stuff. And Victor tries to intervene. He like, mind your business. And he talks to Duda. He like, you fucking my son, I'll kill you myself. Don't let this earpiece fool you. So was Darnell a thug back in the days? But later on in the episode, we see that Emmett, the gun is missing. We seen Darnell have the gun in his waist. Was that Emmett's gun? Or did one of them kids get a hold of that gun or something? Like, so I want to see what happens with this gun situation. Like, that's how the episode ends, with the gun missing. But I'm like, are they gonna do something with the writing? Like, one of the kids got a hold of it, or was that the gun that Darnell had, the actual gun that he took from Emmett? Or did he just know that he gave him a gun, and was that his own gun? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. And then I already talked about it, but then homegirl wanted to go on a date with Papa, but he stalled it because he showed that he's just a child. Tiff finally starts paying attention to EJ and stuff in the car. They bumping their rap music. She seen him in the back seat like he. And she like, oh, shit. Like, damn, Keisha was kind of right. Like, we got to be role models for these kids and stuff, man. So she put on, like, some smooth R&B and stuff. And, like, maybe she will apologize to Keisha and stuff and be like, damn, she was kind of right. But Tiffany is not that kind of person to, like, say when she's wrong or whatever. In the end of the episode is the gun. And anyway, it was a good episode, man. It was good, even though it was like in one little place and stuff. There was a lot happening, man. Like, a lot with the cast. But it's a lot to leave up to the imagination of what's going to happen. But I know this video is super long, man. But like, comment, subscribe, and be the greatest and the most hated man. Holla at your boy. Thank y'all for watching the video, man. Y'all run the views up. Hit the like button. Like. Try to get your brother up in the algorithm and stuff, man. But anyways, thanks. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section.